When Cody and Joan Stevens of Churchill welcomed their son into the world, the blonde-haired, brown-eyed boy seemed the picture of perfection. But earlier this year, the couple learned their nearly 2-year-old son had a disorder called polymicrogyria. It's caused delays in motor function, cognitive development, some speech delays, and seizures.
Diagnosis like that in a small child, that can be absolutely devastating. But the Stevens family says they've put it in God's hands, and they're optimistic about little Luke's future abilities. So with us today are Cody, Joan, and Luke.
Hello.
Hi,
What's
Luke.
up, dude?
Say hi.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Cody, I had to ask you how to say it because I'm not even sure how to say it. Tell me, what is polymicrogyria?
Sure. Polymicrogyria, if you were to break the word down, poly is many, micro is small, and gyra is the gray matter in the brain.
Okay.
Normally when you look at your brain, you see the creases.
Right.
When there's the polygyra, when there's too many, what it does is it causes these different delays that you mentioned. A lot of it has to do with the extra folds in the brain and how the synapses click.
Okay.
It ends up causes, some delays. Majorly with him, he has a minor version of it. There are multiple versions of this.
Yeah.
But with him particularly, it's unilateral, so it's on one side. So if you might see it as we go on here. On his left side, he doesn't really use his left hand that much.
Right.
When he walks, he kind of drags the left foot a little bit more. His speech is kind of delayed. Like I said, it's minor in comparison to some of the others out there. I mean, there are some out there. There are children out there that are literally using breathing tubes and feeding tubes, and it's a devastator.
Did you know anything was wrong when he was born?
Not when he was born at all. About 8 months, he wasn't rolling over. He never rolled over on his own. He never crawled. He scooted across the floor. And when we went to the doctors, the doctor was like, he's really right-hand dominant. We just thought it was really right-hand dominant until we were recommended to a physical therapist. And they saw him, she says, you better go see somebody about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got a diagnosis.
We got a diagnosis.
What was that like?
Well, actually, we got the flu. Get your flu shot. I've actually had 2 kidney transplants, so
Oh my goodness! Wow.
It is amazing if you get the flu shot because you prevent me from getting the flu quicker. My immune system's so weak. So with that situation, we got the flu. We weren't able to go get the MRI. We held off. One Sunday morning, we woke up. We were on our way to church, and I was putting on his shoes, and he just fell over.
Oh my!
And I'm like, baby Luke. I turned him over. And he's smiling, looking at you, just as bright as can be, but he's just shaking a little bit. And I'm so grateful that it wasn't one of those really crazy seizures so my heart just dropped a little bit. And we took him to AI DuPont, and it was amazing because he sat still for the echo, not the echo, but the EEG. They put the EEG on his head. As soon as they did that, he had another seizure. We were able to see that it was seizing, able to get an MRI, and it was very fast-paced that we found this situation out, but at the same time, it was God because most of the time they don't find it out that quick.
Oh, wow. So tell me about day-to-day. I mean, he seems very active and happy. What's his day-to-day like?
He hasn't slowed down today.
Well, what's amazing is that we had no clue. At all before. So I was raising him like a little boy, and no extra anything extra, you know what I mean? So I didn't think of anything. Now, his left hand, he doesn't use it, so it's harder for him to get up on things.
He's tired.
And
it's been a long day.
Yeah, it's harder for him to get up on things. It's harder for him to pull things. Like a normal 2-year-old, they use both hands to get into stuff. But the best part about it is that because he's so young, and we found this out so young, his right side of his brain will pick up, we are praying, what the left side does not. Because they say we only use like 10% of our brain.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, he is ready for the day. So you were able to find an organization that talks about PMG Awareness. Tell us about that.
I was so scared, and I said, babe, we need to find some friends or somebody that has this extra, that is just like us.
Right.
And he...
As it turned out, as soon as I put in PMG or polymicrogyria, right into Google, that was one of the first things that popped up, was the PMG Awareness organization.
Yeah.
And through looking through the website, I realized that they were somewhat newer, They actually only been around for about 5 years or so, which kind of gives you an idea as far as research and whatnot, just how just how new everything is, how I guess unknowledgeable everyone is of this disorder.
Right.
Yeah.
And so through that I was able to contact directly some of the board members of this organization, and even with that, it was wild because everybody that's part of the organization, it's all volunteer. There's nobody making any money on anything here. And all the parents or all the members of the board are PMG parents.
Wow.
And so, I mean, we literally, we communicate almost every day, and it's been wild. They have a medical board who on every down second they're looking into polymicrogyra,
Right.
what causes it and all that, because people have theories only so far as right now
Yeah.
as to what causes it.
So you're having an event
I am.
coming up. It's a 5K run walk?
It's a 5K run, 1 mile walk.
Okay.
It's at North Carolina High School this coming Saturday, October 7th. My understanding is that there's 17 different teams, basically across the globe. I know last year there was an event in Scotland. I do know
Wow.
that, so it has started to go a little global. But we are the only one on Delmarva. And so out of 17 different teams, 2 teams are actually going to be mentioned, are going to be discussed at North Carolina High School.
Right.
So.
Cody, Joan, Luke, thank you so much.
Please forgive us if we're playing with a baby horse.
No, that's
Thank you
fine.
for being our help. Thank you.
Some
Best
incredible
of luck with
information. Yes.
everything, and if
Thank
you
you.
would like more information on everything he talked about, including the run walk, just go to our website. We will have it there.